Love. When you hear that word, you may think of two people embracing each other, two people kissing, baking a meal for each other, hugging each other, just spending time with each other. But as I've grown up, I think that my perception of what love looks like has changed or broadened, I would say. I have my own experience with love. I've been with my girlfriend for 2.5 years, and I can say that I've felt loved and I've given love for every single moment of that relationship, which I hold very dearly. I think that love comes in various different forms, which you find, and over time, of course. Like you firstly have that intimate partner relationship where you practice those things like kissing, hugging, those displays of affection. But then you also have those familial relationships where you may approach your grandparents, get down to their level, speak to them softly as they get more older. It's that type of care that constitutes love. Or you may have that mateship where you're helping your mate through something. They're going through a tough time. You're in the gym with your friend. They're doing their personal record. You're hyping them up. You're their hype man. I think these are all forms of love. And what I'm trying to get to is I believe that while there is love, it's not shown enough. I don't think as a society we show each other love enough. I think we idealize segregation, separating people, categorizing people based off things, but I just think fundamentally it all breaks down into love and how we treat each other. It's spoken about, religiously too. I'm not Catholic, but, God teaches us to love each other, love our neighbor. And in Buddhism, we're taught to, treat people the way we want to be treated. And I think that's a testament echoed by a lot of religions. Obviously, basing everything upon religion is irrational, but I think there's a positive correlation between people who are religious and those who love each other. So I think their advice is quite important. Today, it's a Friday, of course, and I was coming home from that league that I go to, and I was at the bus stop. And I don't know, whenever I see someone next to me and I feel comfortable enough, I try and start a conversation. And if I don't, I have a voice in my head telling me, you got to do this. Yeah, it's now you don't see this person again and you don't talk to them. So then obviously I choose to talk to the person. And I don't know, it seemed like this person was quite to themselves, but after I engaged in communication with them, they seemed very open to talking. And they seemed like they needed a conversation. I asked them simple questions. How's your week been? And then it divulged. We talked about different things, and at that point the buses had already came. So we parted ways, sat down in our seats, and went along. But it shows that love manifests itself even through these little instances where you just talk to someone and you just show them you genuinely care. You listen. I think it's really important that we do that for people. In this world, more than ever, times like these, I think when we show each other love, we show ourselves love too. We show ourselves the type of people we are, the type of loving people we are. I like to think, I heard this from someone else, of course, this isn't my own thought, but someone said that everyone is living their life for the first time. Everyone is going through their own experience of life for the first time. And it's important that we acknowledge that while they may seem professional, they may be getting on a podium, speaking to a bunch of people, it very well may be their first time doing that. We all make mistakes. We all feel nervous. We all shake. Or maybe we don't all shake when we talk. But best believe if this was in front of 100 people, not in front of my computer, I would be shaking too. I think it all boils down to just showing each other love, being there for each other, and being present. That's it. Thanks, guys.